What's up, guys? Today is part 2 of the engine removal from the E30. Today the plan is to get the engine ready to be removed by tomorrow because I don't have the engine hoist today, so I'm just gonna get everything pretty much ready by tomorrow. So when I do borrow the engine hoist, I can just pull it straight out and I'm not working on anything else. So I think I'm just gonna combine both days just to not have an extra video just because I don't have the engine hoist. So I'm gonna try to get everything ready today, and then tomorrow I'll just pull it out and then I'll just throw it in this video. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here's a bit of an update from yesterday. I started off by cutting off the exhaust. The bolts that go into the headers were just too difficult to take off, so I just cut it off, and I'm not going to use that exhaust anyway, so it didn't really matter. And the exhaust was really rusted, I already threw it away. But yep, cut off the exhaust. I unbolted all the AC lines that go to the AC compressor. The AC compressor is still bolted onto the engine, so that should come out all together. Over here I made some clearance for the front of the engine. I just unbolted the fan just because I feel like it would have hit the condenser, so just to have more space right here I unbolted the fan. On this side I drained all the power steering fluid from the power steering reservoir, disconnected all the power steering lines from it. I disconnected the power steering line that goes to the power steering pump down there as well, drained all the fluid from there, and I think that's pretty much it. I also disconnected a hose that goes into this canister because it does go to the engine, so that's going to get in the way. That's pretty much it for everything that I removed from the engine bay. The rest of the work is underneath the car, so I'm gonna get on down there and disconnect the drive shaft, anything that has to do with the transmission, and then I think the engine should be ready to be pulled out. Alright guys, so one last update on the whole like removal process of the engine and the transmission from the E30. I didn't really do that bad. I only missed 3 things, which I think is pretty good for my first engine removal pretty much by myself. I missed the slave cylinder for the clutch that was bolted on right here to the transmission. It's just 2 13mm nuts, so slave cylinder. And then on this side over here I missed 2 more things, which were a power steering line that connects to the top of the power steering pump, and then a ground strap that connects to the top of the oil pan. The ground strap is in the chassis of the car, but yeah, that was pretty much it. Just the ground strap, the power steering pump, and then the slave cylinder for the transmission. So that's pretty much the whole engine and transmission removal from the E30. Overall, it wasn't really that bad, honestly. Like, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder, but it came out pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. I only missed those 3 things, and I was pretty much doing everything on my own until the very end, when my dad had some time to help me out fish the engine out. But everything else was really smooth, came out really easy, and it wasn't that bad at all, honestly. For like a first timer, like, not bad at all. But we got the engine out, and that's all that matters. So that means I can finally start messing with the V8 stuff, and I'm just so excited, guys. Like, seriously cannot wait to get that car running. I think it's gonna be an absolute monster, and it's just gonna be so dope. So make sure you guys stay tuned, leave a like for me, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.